inches. Number 3, Omer Ashik. At guard 6'4" from Indiana, number 10, Eric Gordon. Starting at small forward, at 6'6" number 1, Tyreek Evans. And at forward, 6'10" from Kentucky, number 23, Anthony Davis. At point guard, at 6'3" number 14, Erdogan. The head coach for your home team is Monty Williams.
New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. You look at the Suns, they have been riding the bottom end of the middle of the Western Conference, 11th place right now.
Kevin, in recent games, their luck has been all bad and tough, and that could very well continue against the team they're facing here in this ball game. It's not going to be easy to end the streak.
You don't want to have to face these guys on any given night, Clark. Never mind when you're in the middle of a losing streak. So this is tough timing, but it's an opportunity for them to come out and play well and end this streak.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Isaiah Thomas out there with Dragic, and it's Warren in at the small forward. Here's Miracle Man, averaging 19 points per contest. And so here is New Orleans. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Ashik. Evans has got his first bucket in this one.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Tyreek Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on deep.
Thomas, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion.
Here's Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Outside Thomas. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. And Evans, over his career, has bounced around a little bit position-wise. He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA. And then some small forward. What do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or 2 guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is. But I think he's a playmaking 2 or 3.
And here is Morris, following the 3 from Miracle. 4 on the clock. It's Dragic with the drive. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Miracle Man. 5 points in the game. For 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Now, here's Thomas. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Dallas. And Plumlee kicks to Dragic. Here's Warren. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Warren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Gordon. Pass to Miracle Man. There's the double team with Warren. The dish to Evans. Wide open. And he gets it to go. Evans has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Ryan Anderson is checked in for New Orleans. Salmons comes in for Eric Gordon. And the sub, Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Morris. Outside Thomas. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. New Orleans leading by 8.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
Here's Miracle Man. 8 points for him. Salmons for the 3.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
And Plumlee kicks to Dragic. 1:36 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Thomas. Another 3 for Phoenix. And the push for new talent in Phoenix really seen from top to bottom. New GM, first-time head coach, and Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, and they did an outstanding job. They're pushing to create a very positive culture. They're really giving everybody an opportunity to show what they can do. Thus far, the results very impressive.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Withy's checked in. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Back to Bledsoe. Dragic dishes to Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Suns. That's good. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's Miracle Man. 8 points for him. Salmons from outside. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game? How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
And it's Evans in the corner. Passes it to Miracle Man. And there's the feed to Withy. Salmons from outside. That drops. Salmons got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
That's the end of the quarter.
Coming up next Sunday night, April 12th, Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets. It's a Southwest Division battle. Hoops action.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start.
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Marcus Morris is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Dragic in at the shooting guard.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Here's the screen. Kicks it to Morris. And Miller with the block. Here's Miracle Man. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Gerald Green was the 18th pick back in 2005, but remember, he fell out of the league for a while, saying, quote, "I took things for granted. I didn't know how to be a pro, but I've learned from my mistakes. I understand now this is not a hobby, this is a job. Now I'm a better professional, a much better player, and I'm all about winning." Kevin?
Nice comeback story, Doris.
Good ball movement.
Season guys from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
Team swap here for New Orleans. So for the Suns, 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter.
Ryan Anderson, one of the sweetest shooting big men in the league. Deep range with that quick release. Tell you what, at his height, he doesn't need much daylight to get it off.
Davis with a screen on Dragic. There's the pick. Evans outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Pelicans have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He hits the second from the line.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most birds in the last month of the NBA. Take a look at Miracle Man, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, rebounding was always a big part of their game.
Yeah, I think that's true, Steve. It's not a necessary attribute for a point guard. But the ability to rebound is something that took a few of the greats to another level entirely, and it helps your team, too.
Evans outside. Here's Miracle Man. 10 points for him. It's Salmon's on the wing. 11 feet away. Dragic with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And there's the call on Salmons. Ennis passes to Dragic. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
all right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.